Hey guys, TriggerhappyJon coming at you with another Nier Reincarnation video, guys. On today's video, we're just going to be going over some current updates in the game, as well as just some friendly reminders. It is the beginning of the month. I know a few days late from the first of the month here, but we had a busy weekend and we didn't get the video on time. So with that being said, one thing I do want to point out is we did just get a notice from Nier saying that the latest chapter, White Autumn, will be added on October 13th. Now, for those that you watched my other video, you will notice that they looks like they're going to stick to their word. If I pull it back up here, guys, they stated in the director's desk note that we plan to release chapter 12, the final chapter of The Girl and the Monster, on October 13th, and it'll be the end of this story. Now, from the announcement they just made, again, it sounds like they're going to follow that. And the reason why I know they're going to follow it is because to go with this update saying that, hey, you know, this is a heads up, this chapter is going to be going live then. There's also a event that's going to go along with this. So when we go to the other announcement here, which is going to be the chapter 12 release countdown campaign, you will see that the chapter 12 release countdown campaign was made available October 4th. So October 4th, this is today, according to me recording this video anyways. So for the next, what is this? Looks like the next 9 days, we are going to get a free 1,000 gems leading up to the release of chapter 12. Now, this doesn't surprise me. I really like how Nier does this, where they kind of take, like, they know they're going to have some sort of content release and they give you a little bit of a build up. They give you a little bit of a ramp up. Now, gems are great. We all take, you know, free gems, especially like the 1,000 free gems, because we have, like, for some of us who haven't used all of our gems currently, we do have banners that are going to allow us to pull the certain weapons and stuff like that. Now, that won't count towards these paid gem banners, but it will count towards this abstract weapon banner. And unfortunately, the 2,000 gem banner just ended. That was going to allow you to get the advanced handbooks, which is kind of a bummer. I personally missed out on the last pull of that. I only got 8 out of the 10, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. But those 3,000 gems, they're going to go towards this banner for myself. Now, one thing to note as well, I say they're going to go towards that for me because I haven't pulled on that banner yet. And it's kind of like Pokemon. I like to collect them all, guys. Personal disclosure here. But it does look like they are going to possibly be releasing, if I see if I can find it real quick, releasing new characters with this as well. So yes, chapter 12 of the main quest will arrive with a new area of the cage, new weapon memoirs, and new characters. So with that being said, that means this countdown, this build up is actually a lot greater and bigger than you really think it is. So I'm excited for that. Now, what's the new memoirs going to be? Who are the new characters going to be? And the new area of the cage. I have a pretty good idea of who the new character is going to be. And honestly, guys, if you have a really good unit already and you don't necessarily need to get this Noelle, even though she really does smack. I mean, for a spear user, she's going to do a lot of damage. But if you have like Emil off of the replicant banner here, or even, you know, if you got the Argo, the free Argo, who also smacks, it may be worth it to go ahead and just hold off on spending those gems for when that chapter 12 releases, because I got a feeling there's going to be something really good in that character banner that's going to come with that. All right, now that we've talked about the notices for the game, now let's go over a couple more things, guys. So currently in the exchange shop, it was, okay, I said at the beginning of the video, it's the first of the month or beginning of the month. This means this exchange shop did reset, guys. So for example, all of your rare metals reset, all of your arena coins reset. Well, I mean, these reset every Monday, not the month, but so on and so forth. Mondays are pretty common for a reset, whether it's weekly and or, you know, end of the month here in this case. So you can see here, my bookmarks, I've almost got enough bookmarks to pull another Black Pearl. That's going to be monthly reset. So don't forget, guys, that these do refresh. Don't get caught up in the, well, I already got them once and then forget all about them. I know a lot of people have, a lot of people haven't been doing selling things in here in the character page here. So we're going to character, or not character, sorry, materials, and getting their characters here with these 3 stars and whatnot. A lot of people haven't been selling these for the bookmarks, guys. As you can see here, I myself have not done this. This will probably get me close to, if not enough, to actually get my next Black Pearl. And you want to definitely make sure you guys do these every single month, guys. Just a quick tip, pro tip, if you'll call it, because it's going to help you just tremendously. And it's just one of those things people overlook it. And that's pretty much why I'm bringing it up in the video right now, because, well, I know I kept an eye on it and I wanted to do it, but I talked to other content creators and they're like, oh crap, yeah, totally forgot about that. Like, yep, definitely want to go get them. Like I said, that got me more than enough of my bookmarks, so I can go ahead and grab my Black Pearl. Now that gives me another one, and I'll let this sit and wait again until next month, and then I'll come in and we'll grab Black Pearl again. So make sure you guys get that every month. The other thing I wanted to point out is just a quick reminder that, you know, these events that we currently have are going to be expiring soon, as well as some other things are going to be expiring. You're going to want to try to go in and get these done ASAP. For example, the Record Pure Hills, this is going to be complete within 3 days from now. So Thursday, it will be done. Don't get caught without having this completed. There were things that were added to this event. So if I scroll all the way down here, you will see that we have the Argo that was added, along with his weapon and his books as well. Make sure you guys get those. Make sure you guys get the gems, the premium summon tickets. You want to get all these here, especially these mama medals, because those are going away. That's another thing that's going to be going away very, very soon. So you want to make sure that you get them all done and completed. Get this all exchanged, because as of 3 days from now, you won't be able to do that. And it does take a little bit of time to kind of farm all these and get them done. For those of you who weren't involved in the Automata event, you know, that was a very quick event to clear those out. Now, as we're progressing in the game, they're kind of slower to complete all these replicant medals and Seed of Shadow medals. Also, with that being said, notice that here you will have until the 11th to use all those mama medals that I was just talking about. So you have literally a week from today to use them all. I highly recommend you go in and use them all. You can definitely get your remainder. You can use it to get the gold or stamina recovery. Both are great. I grabbed most of the tickets, and to be honest, guys, going around again, I probably not going to do that. So you see here we have the red mama medals. I think I'm going to grab these the 10 summoning tickets here. And honestly, I'll probably grab these 10. I'm going to leave this premium alone, and then I'm going to spend the rest of those next time on the recoveries and the gold. Just because, honestly, I think that's going to be more beneficial. I mean, granted, yes, a premium summon ticket is really, really nice, but it takes up so much of your medals that, well, you're not going to be able to get everything else. And I feel like those other resources that you can get from this are a lot better than just getting a guaranteed 4-star. Also, guys, I mean, same thing. We only got 5 days left on the replicant banner, so make sure that you get them done and over with. If you're getting close to pity, make sure you tap it out so that way you don't waste your points. As you saw earlier when I opened up the screen, my pulls on the other banner are now gone. That was the Bloody Gale. The banner expired, so then I got my bookmarks for that because I was already, I think, 5 pulls into that. So definitely take your time, pay attention to what you got open, what you haven't completed, because it does matter, guys. The Seed of Shadows, now this is the current event that's going on, and we still have some time. We have 12 days to complete this, but one thing I want to note here is if you haven't had time to complete it yet, if you haven't cleared the shop yet, you really want to try to complete that within this next 9 days, because once we get chapter 12 dropped here, guys, you're going to be pretty busy. From what I understand in the main quest area here, let's just pull up the last main quest that we have here. The force requirement on this one was 90k, right? So they left off at 90k. So from what I understand, chapter 12 is going to be a lot harder. So if the hard mode level 10 on the 11th chapter is 90k force, it's probably reasonable to assume that we're going to be battling anywhere between 100k to 130k in chapter 12 on hard. So that may, for some people, that may take a little bit of time. I know even myself, I kind of struggle with requirements that are that high. But then again, I have videos out there that kind of show you how to counter the affinities and different elements in the game to really take teams that are, 60, 70k and accomplish beating levels that require the 100 to 110k force. So definitely be wary of that for your own team. Make sure you're building correctly. I'll have a video out probably within the next couple of days talking about the proper way to build a team. It was requested on one of my YouTube videos, and I can't believe I haven't done that yet. So I'm going to show you guys like my breakdown of how I create a loadout, especially these different element loadouts, because that's literally how I have everything set up in my account. But I'll take a minute, make a video explaining that. But I definitely wanted to remind you guys that, hey, we have other events going on. This is going to be releasing, and you're going to want to complete everything else because you're going to get stuck. And what's going to happen is you're going to get stuck. You're going to kind of get a little frustrated. I mean, flustered. Just kind of the way I was speaking there, right? And that's going to cause you to lose sight of some things and possibly not max out this shop. So I know, like for me, myself, I haven't pulled any of the new banners or new characters yet, so I'm only farming the 3rd level, which is going to be normal 3. This is the best cost per stamina for me. And as you can see here, the best thing I got going on for me is I get a +10, and that's it. So it takes me a lot longer to get the medals required to go ahead and clear up this shop. So I am going to be clearing this out myself. I'm going to have this done within the next 9 days, so that way I am prepared for the main quest when it drops. That's the biggest thing I want to hit home here today, guys. But make sure when you're doing these that you're grabbing all these circuits, these stamina recoveries. You're going to grab a lot of this stuff here. And really, if you're curious if you need to grab it or not, click on it. See how many you have. It's worth it to spend that stamina to get these, because you're going to get a better chance of, well, you're not getting a better chance. It's a better exchange rate to get them via this than it is to go farm them in the campaign. And also, speaking of the campaign, guys, also don't forget that we have 5.5 hours left on the increased drop rate. So Nier Days is coming to a close. This is being recorded on 10/4. So by the time you guys see this video, this will have ended. That is the biggest thing I wanted to also point out is, did you actually get to farm all the materials you wanted to? These do reset monthly as well. So don't forget about that. So when you go into the summon, you go into the chapter summons, right, guys? These do reset at first of each month. This means you can go through and you can pull all of your extra tickets. Now's the time to pull those, so that way you can get these featured items. And that'll keep helping you progress your companions, because that's going to be the fastest way to really progress your companions on top of farming the materials that you need and the campaign. So, sorry guys, I know we were kind of like all over the place on this video today, but there's just a lot going on. I just kind of wanted to touch base on a little bit of everything, because I just hate to see people forget about things, waste resources, and, you know, not play somewhat efficiently. Hopefully today's video that kind of helped you and you kind of brought some things to light. It reminded you like, hey, this is what I need to be doing in my account. Here's what I don't need to be doing. And hopefully helps you prioritize a little bit more, as well as get excited for the new features that are coming. We have that new chapters coming and releasing here. We have the countdown, the free 1,000 gems that is going to come with that, as well as the gems that we're going to get with that drop, which is going to be awesome. And yeah, they mentioned other quality of life updates, so I'm interested to see if they go ahead and drop those with the chapter 12 not loadout, chapter 12 rollout. There we go. That's better. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Also, if you guys are playing New World, I did just start a channel for New World as well. The link will be down below. I started the channel with my good friend Brad, aka Chosen Chofly Elite of the Raid community. Me and him are going to do a collab type channel where it's going to be both of us posting to the channel for New World content. We're going to be doing guides, playthrough, walkthroughs, top 10 tips, you name it. We're probably gonna make content on it because it's 2 of us, and yeah, we're having a lot of fun. So definitely go check out the link down in the description to go sub to that channel as well, guys. And yeah, until next time, guys, peace.